How is the PS5 Pro doing? It's been out since November 7th of 2024, making it just about 3 months old into its cycle. So here's a thought. How's it doing? Is it flying off the shelves, or, heaven forbid, are kids playing outside? Let's take a look at the numbers and see what they can tell us. The PS5 Pro wasn't constrained by supply issues like the PS5 Amateur, the original one. You know, the one that you wanted for years, but for some reason it kept being sold to scalpers rather than real people. Yeah. Anyway, this meant that many could get their hands on the PS5 Pro when they wanted, and for many that was around Christmas time. Take a look at this spike! Cool, right? Well, anyway, now look at this chart showing PS5 sales. Sony didn't provide a distinction between the Pro and the Noob, so we can't be 100% sure, but considering the PS5 sales weren't that high going into November 2024, we can assume that the PS5 Pro played a big role in the sales jump. What a jump it was! It peaked at 1,800,000, which was the most sold at any one time by a PS5. However, the good news ends there, as this hill came with a massive valley. Currently, PS5 sales are the lowest they've ever been, with as few as 50,000 units being sold in a week worldwide. That's terrible! Second-hand shops sold more copies of Derby Stallion, probably. So, did everyone who wanted a PS5 Pro get one? Is the price just a bit too high? Are people waiting for something else? Well, first of all, it was holiday season when the Pro came out. The biggest scalper of all, Santa Claus, of course, needed to supply the masses, so that contributed. Add to the fact that the hype train was pulling into the station, and people who wanted it knew this thing was coming, and had their kids' college funds ready to use. This brings me to another issue, the price. Many years ago, games console was a cheap alternative to a gaming PC. But with a price tag of €800, there's hardly much difference now. Perhaps some gamers are buying PCs, but I suspect many are simply leaving the PS5 Pro on the shelf. However, if people did buy a gaming PC, would they be able to buy PS exclusive games? And to that, the answer could be, what exclusives? The PS5 has seen some great games, no doubt, but not that many. These days, developers have the attitude of more platform, more profit.
We've got to have money.
And with games available over all consoles now, why would consumers favour one over the other, unless the machine itself was considerably better? Well, enter the gaming PC. Yes, it has better graphics, higher frame rate, reduced lag, larger memory, but what has it ever done for us, eh? Steam is handy, I guess. But yes, with games available on gaming PC, those with money are increasingly going to the PC. We'll miss you guys. So after this, who are they really selling the PS5 Pro to? PlayStation loyalists already bought it, and the PS5 still works, and so far Sony don't plan to send out an update that crashes them all. Ooh, I hope that doesn't give them any ideas. Sony, please don't do that. So, with no pressing need, a lot of people are slumming it with the PS5 old. Maybe they'll treat themselves to a PS6, and that brings me to my next point. There will be a bigger, better console in a few years, as long as an asteroid doesn't wipe us out. That, unfortunately, might slow down the release of the PS6. Regardless, many folks could be waiting for this. Now, fortunes could change. Say a game came along that wasn't available on PC yet. Something big, highly anticipated, and almost universally acclaimed. Maybe something this year? If the PS5 Pro was seen as a Grand Theft Auto engine, maybe, people might just be willing to shell out the big bucks for it. As the old adage goes, software, not specs, sells a console. But thanks for your time today. If you have any thoughts about the PS5 Pro's future, Be sure to let me know in the comments below. See you next time.